Let's dive into the fascinating world of blockchain technology. Over the past few years, it's become quite the buzzword, popping up in conversations about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and more. But what exactly is blockchain, and why is it causing such a stir? At its core, blockchain is a revolutionary way to record information that enhances security, transparency, and efficiency across various applications, ranging from digital currencies to supply chains and contracts. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore how transactions really work behind the scenes of this incredible technology. So, what is a blockchain anyway? Picture it like a digital notebook that everyone can see but no one can alter. Each page in this notebook represents a block of information, and once you write something down, it's permanently there. These blocks link together in a chain, hence the term blockchain. What makes it unique is its decentralized nature. Instead of being stored in one single location, it exists across a network of computers, maintaining transparency and ensuring that everything is secure. This is why trust in blockchain technology has become so crucial. Now that we have a grasp on what blockchain is, let's move on to how transactions kick off in this system. Imagine you want to send some cryptocurrency to a friend. First, you would log into your digital wallet. Think of it as your online bank account, where you store your cryptocurrencies. Inside your wallet, you'll enter some critical details: your friend's wallet address, the amount you want to send, and perhaps even a little message. Your digital wallet uses cryptographic keys as a kind of digital signature to authorize this transaction. These keys are super secure, acting like a password that only you hold. Once you hit send, you're all set. Your transaction is now ready to be shared with the network. After you initiate the transaction, it doesn't just sit in your wallet. It gets broadcasted to the entire blockchain network, a group of computers, or nodes, that all keep track of the blockchain's history. This is a super important step because it allows everyone on the network to see that you're trying to send a specific amount to your friend. Each node checks to ensure that you have enough funds and that your transaction is legitimate. If everything checks out, your transaction moves to the next stage. Now, let's talk about a critical part of the process: validation. This is where miners enter the picture. Think of miners as trusted auditors who verify each transaction. They compete to solve a complex math puzzle that confirms your transaction and adds it to the blockchain. This process is known as proof of work. It might sound technical, but essentially, miners use their powerful computers to race against each other to find a solution. The first one to solve the puzzle gets to add the new block of transactions to the blockchain and is rewarded with some cryptocurrency. This competition not only secures the network, but makes sure that every transaction is verified and there's no funny business going on. Once a miner successfully validates a set of transactions, they group those into a new block. This block contains a list of all the validated transactions, a unique code called a hash that identifies it, and the hash of the previous block, effectively linking them together. This is what forms the chain. Each new block builds on the previous one, ensuring that the entire history of transactions is permanently recorded. This connection adds a layer of security, because if someone tried to tamper with a block, they would have to alter every single block that followed it, a near impossibility. Now, how does the network agree on which transactions are valid? That's where consensus mechanisms come into play. Different blockchains use different methods to reach consensus, but two of the most common are proof of work and proof of stake. In proof of work, like we mentioned earlier, miners solve puzzles. In proof of stake, validators are chosen based on how much cryptocurrency they hold and are willing to stake as collateral. These mechanisms help ensure that everyone on the network agrees on the validity of transactions, making the whole system trustworthy. Once a transaction is included in a new block, it's considered finalized. This means your friend now has that cryptocurrency you sent their way, and the transaction cannot be altered or erased. This immutability is one of the core strengths of blockchain technology. Both you and your friend can see the transaction in your digital wallets. Think of it as a permanent receipt. You and your friend now have proof that the transaction happened, enhancing trust and security. Blockchain isn't just about cryptocurrencies. Its potential stretches far beyond that. In supply chains, for example, It helps ensure transparency by allowing all stakeholders to track the origin and journey of products. In healthcare, it can securely store patient data where authorized parties can access it without compromising privacy. Financial institutions use blockchain for faster transactions and lower fees. Even voting systems are exploring how blockchain can enhance security and reduce fraud. The applications are vast, illustrating how this technology is set to reshape many areas of our lives. As we wrap up our journey through the inner workings of blockchain transactions, remember how this technology creates a secure and transparent way to handle data. Feel free to drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and explore this exciting technology together.